and I live in Gloucester. I've been teaching English for some time now, and I'm really excited to be here today and taking over this session. So, today, while our main topic is going to be, are leaders born or made? That is the question for today. And first, to answer my question, I'd like Veena. So, Veena, what do you think? Are leaders born or are they made?
Good evening, ma'am. In
Good
my, o-
evening.
my, in
How are
my, I'm fine. How are you?
you? I'm good, thank you.
In my opinion, leaders are born. They are not
Okay.
made.
Okay. And why do you think this? What has given you the idea that this
Since
is
the
definitely it?
since the childhood, if there is some leader, if you read their childhood memories or
Hmm.
autobiography, you will come to know that since their childhood, they were the leader of, like, in the school also they were leading the class. In the college, they were leading the college, and now they are leading the nation.
Okay, so you've come to this conclusion from reading biographies and watching biographies maybe on TV or Netflix or whatever.
Yes.
Okay, and what do you think about the leaders you have currently? So, do you think that all these leaders that you have, Indian politicians, they
Some are
were all
good,
born this way?
some are good, and some
Hmm.
are made also. Like, if you are born in a politician family, then you are blessed with that golden spoon, not the silver spoon. I called it golden spoon.
Hmm.
And if your mother is, or your father is prime minister of India, then you are also going to be the prime minister of India.
I see. So you're definitely born into it.
Yes.
Okay, but what you're saying is you are born into it, but you're not necessarily a natural born leader. You just inherited this.
Yes.
Okay. And do you have any examples in mind of leaders who are born into it versus leaders who are born with it?
I don't want to give a controversial statement. Like, it will go
Okay.
on you it will go on YouTube, and it will be a very controversial statement. Like, everyone will say ki a teacher is going wrong. So I don't want to give this
That's
controversial.
fine. That's absolutely fine. Okay, but you do have ideas in mind of
Yes,
people who
yes.
are born with it and people who are
There are
born
many
into
people.
it.
There are many people who are stupid. They don't know
Hmm.
anything about politics, but they are sitting on, like, higher level, just because their father or mother or was a very a known politician.
Hmm.
And there are many leaders who are very good, but they don't have any such a big background, so they are just struggling.
Okay. Do you think a leader who is born it can be just as good it, or the other way of putting it around, a leader who learns how to be a leader can be just as good as a leader who was born as a leader?
The leader who is born, like, whom I think is a good leader, he struggled his whole life to become a very good leader. And the leader who was born who are born, like, with the silver spoon or the gold spoon, they are the worst leaders we are having now.
Hmm. Okay. And what do you think about the question, leaders are made and leaders are born? Do you think that whoever has a natural leadership quality um, can be just as good as as someone, say, who is shy and then starts gaining qualities of a leader? Do you think they can be just as good as each other?
Yeah, they can overcome their shyness, and they can also be a good leader.
Okay, so you think they can reach the same potential?
If they try, they're like 200 or 300%. It will take more time than a born leader.
Hmm. Okay, so it will just be a question of time then, a matter of time.
Yes.
Okay, very good. Now, my next question to you is: what do you think you are? Do you think you are born a leader? Or do you think you have to be made into one?
Mm, what everyone says, I'm a born leader because I lead everywhere. Like in my school also, I lead everything,
Hmm.
and in my home also I lead. So I'm a born leader, and everyone says that after 10 or 10 years you should go for election, you should become a politician, and I hate politician to be a politician. So I am telling, no, I don't want to go into politics because it's a very dirty thing.
Hmm. Okay, so there are obviously qualities in you that show leadership, but you don't want to
Yes, because
enter that.
the politics is very dirty in our country, and I don't want to get into it.
No, fair enough. And with respect to the qualities that you have as a leader, what are these qualities?
Like I can manage 500 or 600 people.
Hmm.
Like marriage ceremony, my sister's marriage ceremonies, I was the one who was leading everything, seeing all of the things being happening, like from the fooding to lodging of the people and everything.
Okay. Okay, so you have good management skills.
Yes, and
Fantastic.
a leader should manage. This is the first quality a leader should have: a good management.
Good management skills. Okay. Fantastic. Okay, well, maybe you should consider uh, becoming a leader. Why not? Okay. Thank you, Veena. Thank you very much. I will now move on to Yurush. Hi, Yurush. Is it just you, or is your dad here as well?
Ma'am, we both are here.
Okay, Yurush, I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to skip to
Hello.
someone else. Okay. And in the meantime, check your connection a bit because I can't hear you properly. Okay. I'll move on to
Okay,
Nishita.
ma'am.
Hi, Nishita. Hello, Nishita. Nishita. Okay. I don't think she's there. Aditi.
Hello,
Hi, Aditi. How are you?
I'm good.
Okay. So my question to you is: do you think leaders are born or are they made?
Basically, leaders are not born.
Mm-hmm.
They have their own quality. Like anyone can be a leader if he or she can manage properly.
Okay. Um, so they are. You don't think they are born. You think they are made. You think it's qualities that you learn and that you
Yes, it's
harbor.
how we manage everything.
Okay. Um, and what do you think about, for example, children of politicians? Do you think they have any special qualities? Or do you think they 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 need to be made into leaders as well?
Um, they are not having any special quality. Like they just enjoy the fame their parents are having.
Okay.
Or I can say that not every children of politician wants to be a leader.
Mhm. Okay. So you don't think that there's any natural capability that comes along. You think it's more this is some leadership skills are not something that you are born with. Leadership skills are skills that you learn.
No, I don't think so. It is like it is not a natural thing. It's just like how we manage everything and how we tackle with the people around us.
Okay. So they are skills that are learned.
Yeah.
Okay. And what about you? Have you had any leadership skills? Do you feel like you were all right? You don't think you were born a leader, but do you think you have been made into a leader? Have you been given any leadership skills?
Yes, I'm having like I'm from engineering background, and This is my final year.
Mm-hmm.
From last 3 years, I'm continuously representing my class
Mm-hmm.
as a class representative in my college, and it is a very difficult, very tough task to handle 92 to 100 students alone.
Wow.
alone. And with their questions, this is quite difficult. Like I can say that.
Okay. Um, and how did you gain these skills? Who helped you? What helped you gain all these skills?
Particularly, I have done nothing to gain such skills. All I have done is to be strong and listen to everyone and take the final decision which is beneficial for everyone.
Okay. Okay, so you've not no one has taught you anything. It has just been the situation, and you've kind of risen up to it and decided taken spur of the moment decisions yourself.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. And what leadership skills do you think you have? What are they? What qualities?
I can manage people's easily,
Hmm.
and I sorry.
Yes, carry on.
Yeah, I can manage people easily, and uh, a big crowd can be. I can handle big crowd as well.
Hmm.
Like I can say that once there was a protest in our college regarding some issues.
Hmm.
So I was the one who was leading everyone and telling them that this is not the right way to put your thoughts in front of the college authority.
Okay. So
But sometimes these such actions may harm us only, being a leader.
okay, fair enough. And if I were to ask you about a leader you idolize, who would it be?
Sorry, I didn't understand.
So, a leader you idolize, who would
Okay.
it be?
Um, I can give an example of Mahatma Gandhi.
Hmm. And why do you idolize him? Why is he a good leader?
The he took the stand for he took the stand to make India
Yes, Aditi.
hello.
Hello. Yes.
Audible?
So he stood up for India.
Yeah, and
Okay.
he managed everything very perfectly. I can say that.
Okay. And do you think he was born a leader or made into a leader still? What do you think about Muhammad Gandhi?
Mm, I don't have anything to say on this.
You don't know whether you can decide if he was born or made into a leader.
Yeah.
Okay. Makes you think though that this is good. This is exactly what this class is for, to make you question what you think you already know. Fantastic. Okay, Aditi, I'll leave you that question to ponder on, and I'll go on to Yuraj. Are you here now? Is everything okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Fantastic. I can hear you well now. So, do you think leaders are born or are they made?
I think, ma'am, they are born.
You think leaders are born?
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
And why do you think so? What makes you think so?
Because, ma'am, leaders are born because. Have you heard about this thought that everyone have its his own qualities?
Mm-hmm.
Have you heard about it?
Yes. Yes. Carry on.
Yeah, ma'am. So that's the thing which I think that if everyone has its own quality, then also leaders have also their own qualities, leadership.
Hmm.
So that's why I think they are born.
Okay, so that's why you think they're born.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and what are these qualities of leadership that they
Qualities. The first quality and the biggest quality is humbleness,
Mm-hmm.
which I think personally.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, and the second quality is they can manage everything.
Mm-hmm.
They can manage us also, like a crowd they can manage, and like us, they can manage us. They can manage country.
Okay, so they have good management. They can manage people well and crowds well.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, they're humble. They are humble. Okay, what other qualities do these natural born leaders have?
Ma'am, other qualities I don't have heard about other qualities.
Okay, and why do you think that these are qualities that someone cannot learn? That they
Cannot
have
learn
to
that
be.
they can learn. They can learn if they try and practice, then they can learn also. But
Okay,
for that, they have to do hard work.
do you think it's harder work?
Yes, and they have to do hard
Okay.
work for that.
Okay, and can you name me a leader that you admire who is a natural born leader in your opinion?
Yes, ma'am, Mahatma Gandhi.
Okay, and why is he a natural born leader?
Because these qualities which I have said, that qualities I see in that leader. So that's
Okay,
why I
okay.
can say, and they
So you see,
and from the childhood they are doing leadership, as I have heard.
okay, so according to you, he was still a child um, when when he had these qualities. He had them since childhood.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, okay, good. Um, okay, my next question to you is: do you think you are a natural born leader?
uh yes, ma'am. And with my friends, when I'm with my friends, then I feel myself as a leader, and also in the class. So
Okay,
but I cannot say that I am a natural leader.
okay. So you don't think you're a natural born leader. Do you think you've been made into a leader?
Yes, ma'am. If I will say, then because I have no interest in leadership, I am just interested in myself.
Okay. But you've told me that you cannot be made into a leader. You're either born a leader
No,
or
ma'am.
that's
I can be leader.
you
I
can be
can.
a leader.
Yeah, ma'am.
Okay, because you can acquire these qualities, but it's harder.
Yes, ma'am.
I see. Okay. Okay. And who taught you these qualities?
I learned it from my parents.
Okay. And is one of your parents a natural born leader, do you think?
Yes, ma'am. They both are natural born leaders because they manage us,
Uh,
me and my sister.
uh-huh. Okay. So your dad is a natural born leader,
Yeah, ma'am. And my mom also.
and your mum as well is a natural born leader. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, very good. And would you would you consider being a leader of a country when you grow up? Would you like to be?
No, ma'am. I don't like politics.
You don't like politics.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Okay, fair enough. Okay, Yurash, thank you very much. I will now move on to Nishita.
Ma'am, my dad is
Oh,
also
your
here.
dad is also here. Okay.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening. Sorry about that. So my question to you is, do you think leaders are born or are they made?
As far as this particular question is concerned, it is totally about leadership qualities, and I think these qualities are naturally gifted by God, and ultimately we can say that leaders are born, not made.
Leaders are born, not made. Okay. And do you think it is possible for leaders to be made?
Uh, at some extent, it is possible, but it is harder because uh, people don't have enough patience to work harder in this particular direction of leadership,
Mhm.
and it it will take definitely too much time for them, and it needs to be disciplined. A lot of things it needs to develop leadership qualities, and definitely it is harder for common people to develop leadership qualities inside them.
Okay. Okay, fair enough. So it is possible, but it's harder. But do you think they can ever match these qualities? Do you think if someone works really, really, really hard to become a leader, do you think he can ever be as good as someone who was born as a leader?
Yes, ma'am. If we divide the population of whole world in two parts, if we divide the population into two parts like 3% and 97%, uh, 3% 3% of people are leaders and 97% people are followers, and it is not going to be changed, the proportion of this criteria, and on this basis we can also say that leaders are naturally born people, and there is going to be not changed uh, in the context of the percentage of the world.
Okay, so you think that even though people might learn and work hard to be leaders, you are either a leader or you're not. Even if you work hard to become one, you're never going to be as good as someone who's a natural
In
born leader.
comparison of true leaders, we cannot reach at that level, but at some extent, we can prove ourselves that we can be leader, but for that we will have to work harder, and we will need definitely too much time to prove ourselves, ma'am.
Okay, so it will take constant training to always keep up
Yes, ma'am. It
and
will
be
definitely take uh, mm, a very hard training for it, ma'am.
okay. Okay, very good. And what do you think you are? Do you think you are a natural born leader?
Yes, ma'am. As I think I'm also a natural born leader, and uh, yes, ma'am.
Okay, and what qualities do you think you have that make you a natural born leader?
Managing people, managing crowd is my
Mhm.
passion.
Crowd management. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Managing people is my passion. Managing crowd is my passion. If the people are not uh, full of energy, uh, um, mm, I can put energy inside them to change their mindset in a good direction, and
Mhm.
I can change them, and leading a crowd is have been my passion right from my childhood, ma'am.
Okay.
Still I am doing it.
Fantastic. All right. Thank you very much. Lovely to hear from you. And I will now move on to Shupanji. Thank you.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Thank
Hi, Shupanji. So, what is your opinion? Do you think leaders are born or are they made?
Ma'am, it depends on the case. That, ma'am, if a child is born in the family of a leader, then it will then they will have the characteristics that of a leader of his parents or her parents. And
Mhm.
mom, if he or she is not born in the family of a leader, then uh, it may have a natural characteristics of a leader.
Okay, so you think more it's something to do with genetics. You think that if your parents are leaders, then you must be a good leader because it's in your genes.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, that's interesting. So you don't think these qualities are really personal. They really have to do with your genetics, with whether your parents were good leaders or not. Yes.
Ma'am, ma'am, it is like,
Sorry, can you repeat?
yeah, ma'am, it is like
Like that.
natural.
Okay. Yes, absolutely. No, that's your opinion. Good. Okay. And my next question is, so what do you think about your leaders presently? Do you think they were all born leaders, or do you think they were made to be leaders? Your present
Ma'am, they are
leaders.
made, I think.
You think they are made?
Yes, ma'am.
So you think they are, that's why they're not good leaders, because they've been made into leaders rather than born as leaders.
Yes, ma'am.
I see. Okay. And what do you think you are? Do you think you are a natural born leader, or do you think you have to make yourself to be a leader?
Ma'am, I think I have to make myself a leader.
Okay. And you feel like you can never be as good as a natural born leader.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And what qualities have you been working on to become a good leader?
Ma'am, first of all, I have to be truth to everyone,
Mm-hmm.
and then I have to treat everyone equally. Like
Okay.
boys are not treated e- like equal to girls, that way.
Okay. Okay. So you have to really treat boys and girls equally.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, very good. Nishita, are you there? Nishita? Nishita? No. Okay, so Shubhanji, my last question to you then. Um, out of all the leaders that you know, which is the most influential leader, like the one you really admire most?
I think Narendra Modi,
Okay, why?
because he does everything for the members of his own country, and he thinks of others also.
Okay, and so the fact that he thinks about others, its humbleness,
Yes,
and the fact that he's always thinking about his
yes, ma'am.
crowd audience. Okay, fantastic. I think that brings us to the end of our session today. It was quite an interesting question and made some of you think actually whether you can be made into a leader or whether you are born into one. It has changed some of your views or made you question them at least. So this is very good. I hope you've enjoyed this session. I enjoyed picking your brains, and I will do more of that tomorrow with a different question. Excited to know what it is. I'll see you all tomorrow, guys. Thank you very much.